Well, howdy, 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 boys and girls and livestock. This is the CD TEX Radio Show, coming to you from deep in the heart of San Antonio, Texas. And yes, sir, Bobtail, we are from here. I'm Bill Green, and we got a good one lined up for you today. We're going to get it kicked off with that little old band from San Antonio, Kin Fo. They just came off a top 5 single, and this is it, along with a little help from Terry McBride. This is Wild Horses.
First time I saw her, she was dancing in a bar. A couple 2 steps later, she was dancing with my heart. She said, I'm not the kind that you can tame, I'm the kind you let go. Well, cowboy, you ought to know, wild horses, they gotta run, jump fences and have a little fun. So baby, don't hold my reins too tight, 'cause it's wild horses running wild tonight. Oh, tell them about it, Sarah.
I said, now don't worry, baby, this ain't my first rodeo. I can be your neon whiskey Romeo. I ain't gonna try and slow a fast one like you down. She said you couldn't anyhow, 'cause wild horses, they gotta run, jump fences, have a little fun. So baby, don't hold my reins too tight, 'cause this wild horse is running wild tonight.
They gotta run, jump fences and have a little fun. So baby, don't hold my reins too tight, 'cause it's wild horses. Whoa, wild horses, they gotta run, jump fences, have a little fun. So baby, don't hold my reins too tight, 'cause it's wild horses. Oh, this wild horses. Oh, this wild horses running wild tonight.
You're listening to the CD TEX Radio Show, the best in Texas country and red dirt music.
I've been driving all night, neath the pale moonlight, waiting for the sun to start showing. I got too many miles and not enough time, but I'm gonna make it just the same. It's a mighty tough life, but I like it alright. You know I wouldn't have it any other way. I've been drinking that old black coffee till it tastes like turpentine, and I've heard every song on the Bill Mack show, heard it 50 times. And a little green man on a motorcycle passed a little while ago. Well, I could sure use some sleep, but I gotta keep heading on down the road. Let's go. Checks start rolling in. Well, ain't life great on the interstate? Looking out for Smokey the Bear, getting high on caffeine in Copenhagen, breathing that cool night air.
Jared Birmingham. Some people call him J-Rod. Going in a blowing. I believe that's a little song, a little bit about some of his rodeo days, bronc riding and bull riding. Now here's Olivia Harms, her debut single, Neon Blue.
There's only 2 bars in this tiny little town, and I really need a drink. I drove the extra mile hanging with the rougher crowd, 'cause I know right where you'll be. My friends are all here and the band just took the stage. They've ordered me a beer. Might as well enjoy myself while I'm drinking you away, make your memory disappear. I'm gonna drown my sorrows in neon blue, find a cowboy to dance me around the room. Forget you for the night is through. No, my heart's not broke, I'm just neon blue. No, my heart's not broke, I'm just neon blue. You're sitting there thinking that I'm crying over you. Boy, you couldn't be more wrong. Not wasting my time, I got better things to do, and the band just played my song. I'm gonna drown my sorrows in neon blue, find a cowboy to dance me around the room. Forget you for the night is through. No, my heart's not broke, I'm just neon blue. No, my heart's not broke, I'm just neon blue. Not saying it didn't hurt when I watched you drive away, but through the cigarette smoke and the sticky floors, I know I'm in a better place. I'm gonna drown my sorrows in neon blue, find a cowboy to dance me around the room. Forget you for the night is through. No, my heart's not broke, I'm just neon blue. No, my heart's not broke, I'm just neon blue. No, my heart's not broke, I'm just neon blue. No, my heart's not broke, I'm just neon blue.
Olivia Harms, Neon Blue. That's her debut single. She's got her a top 40 single in the Texas charts. Atta girl, Olivia. Way to go. Man, you ought to see somebody perform. She's amazing. Now here's Kevin Fowler, Austin, Texas boy. Long Line of Losers. Right here on the CD TEX Radio Show.
Granddaddy was Irish Cherokee, ran moonshine from here to Tennessee. Spent half his life in the Montgomery County Jail. Grandma, she got drunk and left all her kids on her mama's front steps. Nobody's heard from her since she hightailed. I come from a long line of losers, half outlaw, half boozer. I was born with the shot glass in my hand. I'm part hippie and a little redneck, I'm always a suspect. My bloodline made me who I am. Daddy never finished school, but he shot one mean game of pool. Took a bullet for stealing cars down in Birmingham. Mama always went to church. We soon found out what her reasons were. She got caught at the local motel with the preacher man. I come from a long line of losers, half outlaw, half boozer. I was
shot glass in my hand. I'm part hippie, little redneck. I'm always a suspect. My bloodline made me who I am. Oh yeah. Born with the shot glass in my hand. I'm part hippie, a little redneck. I'm always a suspect. My bloodline made me who I am. I come from a long line of losers. Yeah.
Kevin Fowler, long line of losers. And boy, I'll tell you what, talking about a long line of losers, just between you and me, you've heard, I guess, about that, all this, what do they call it? The Truth Bureau or whatever they want to call it. If I'm not mistaken, that's something that Stalin and Hitler put in back in the 20s and 30s. Wake up, people. Okay, all right. I'll calm down. Hey, we got a lot more great Texas country and red dirt music, so stick around. We'll be right back.
Are you ready, quartet? All right, let's go.
Bring to me, darling, not with cyanide, but with Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. 'Cause if you toast me with Pabst Blue Ribbon, I'll know that your love's
The beer that is splendid is the beer that is blended from 33 fine brews. And if you'll serve me sparkling clear, perhaps your love, dear, I can't refuse.
You can serve it with cold cuts, it's sure to please. Serve it with a dab of tasty nifty cheese. Never smooth, refreshing, it has no flaw. And anywhere they have the beer, will follow it because
I'd run a million laps for a bottle of Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Singing commercials are very beautiful and all, but they don't pack enough wallop, you know. Besides, what would become of me if I didn't have this to say? Yes, it's the blending of those 33 fine brews that gives Pabst Blue Ribbon always the same light, mellow taste, the same clear, appetizing color, the same real beer flavor from barrel to barrel, from bottle to bottle, from year to year. Remember, there's just one, and only one, blended Pabst Blue Ribbon.
33 fine brews blended into one great beer. 33
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with Ralph Edwards' permission, I'm going to play Truth or Consequences with the audience here in the studio. Would you like that, folks? Okay. All right, now, here is the question. How many empty Pabst Blue Ribbon bottles have you returned to your dealer during the past week? How many?
1 dozen.
All right. Even though you've told the truth, you'll have to pay the consequences. And that goes for everybody listening in. Tomorrow morning, right after breakfast, take a bushel basket or a paper bag, go out into your pantry and down into the cellar and out in the garage, and gather up every empty Pabst Blue Ribbon bottle you can find. Now, before sunset tomorrow night, you're to return all those bottles to your dealer. Aren't we devils, dear? Now, just because you've been a mighty good sport about this, friend, your dealer is going to reward you with a handsome sum of money, the amount of the deposit on those bottles. But better than that, the chances are he'll have more Pabst Blue Ribbon in stock when you ask for it in the future. For instead of sitting around and empty in people's houses, those bottles will be back at our big Pabst plants being filled with clear, mellow, sparkling Pabst Blue Ribbon. So, folks, please pitch in tomorrow, won't you? And return those empty bottles. Remember, the more bottles, the more blended, splendid Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yes, sir, Bob. This is the CD TEX Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. Here's the latest from Brendan Kyle. Regret.
He said he's changing, wants to work things out. Well, I just smiled and said we'll see. With a few simple words, I kissed you and I watched you leave. Well, I have never been so lonely, standing in that cold dark morning, wishing I would have said more than a simple I love you. I should have told you how I felt before you said he's someone new. Should have said if you leave it be more than I could stand to lose. But should have been to just regrets, chances you don't want to lose. But I'll never regret finally saying that I love you. Well, I can see the picture much clearer now. This time has weighed itself in. All the special moments, hell, I do it all over again. I can't forget how I was so lonely, standing in the cold dark morning, wishing I would have said more than a simple I love you. I should have told you how I felt before he said he's someone new. Should have said if you leave it be more than I could stand to lose. But should have been to just regrets, chances you don't want to lose. But I'll never regret finally saying that I love you. They said it's better late than never, but then I'm standing here forever without you, without you.
You should have told me how you felt before you said you're someone new. Should have said if I leave it be more than you could stand to lose.
I should have told you how I felt before you said he's someone new.
Should have said if I leave it be more than you could stand to lose.
But should have been to just regrets, chances you don't want to lose. But I'll never regret finally saying that I love you. No, I'll never regret finally saying that I love you.
Brendan Kyle, along with a little help from Sarah Hobbs. You know, they're label mates. on that Sierra Azul label. That's out of over there around East Texas. Now here's the latest from Matt Castillo. Got him a top 10 single here, 'cause he's a cowboy.
His hands look old and wrinkled, sore and worn down to the bone. Stretch a fence across countless acres, and he's fallen tooth and nail to call it home. Dusty boots, breaking horses, moving cattle that wears his brand. Says you're never too old to learn, son. Hard work and truth, that's what makes a man. 'Cause he's a cowboy, and as fearless as they come, up and at 'em, to face the morning sun. Every day he's hauling hay, embrace the blizzards and the rains. 'Cause he's a cowboy, 'cause he's a cowboy. You can bet there are coyotes all around, ready to steal what's been claimed. There ain't a job he and his horse can't do, 'cause he loves this ranch that bears his name. 'Cause he's a cowboy, and as fearless as they come, up and at 'em, to face the morning sun. Every day he's hauling hay, embrace the blizzards and the rains. 'Cause he's a cowboy, 'cause he's a cowboy. He's a cowboy, fearless as they come, up and at 'em, to face the morning sun. Every day he's hauling hay, embrace the blizzards and the rains. 'Cause he's a cowboy, 'cause he's a cowboy. His hands look old and wrinkled, sore and worn down to the bone.
You're listening to the best in Texas and Red Dirt music, right here on the CD TEX Radio Show.
We've both been right a few times, both made our mistakes. Now we know our tomorrow is what you give and not what you take. We got to meet in the middle if we're gonna go all the way.
Honey, I know you wonder if this is going anywhere. If we're trying to find good loving, honey, we're already there. When we meet in the middle, we're gonna go all the way.
You just wanna go your way,
I keep trying to go mine.
we got to get past this push and pull.
We're wasting precious time.
We got to meet in the middle if we're gonna go all the way.
home. Right here in each other's arms is right where we belong. We got to meet in the middle if we're going to go all the way. Yeah, we got to meet in the middle if we're gonna go all the way. All the way. Meet in the middle, baby. Meet in the middle. Meet me in the middle, baby. Meet me in the middle. Meet me in the middle, baby. Oh, meet me in the middle. Meet in the middle, baby. In the middle, baby. All right.
Stoney LaRue and Tanya Tucker. That goes back a couple of years. They had a duet on that, and it was a #1 record for them. Meet in the Middle. Now, here's a group from up there around Dallas, Texas. I love this song. I've played it quite a few times on the show. Little Cajun feel to it, little Cajun waltz. Don't stop the music. Right here on the CD TEX Radio Show.
Don't stop the music, let it play one more song, the same one it's played tonight for so long. She's out with another, I saw them tonight, sitting so close together. She knows it's not right. So don't stop the music, let it play one more song, the same one it's played tonight for so long. My pockets are empty, I spent my last dime, but I've just gotta hear that song one more time. Don't be mad at me, mister, I know that it's wrong, but I want you to hear the words of that song. And don't stop the music, don't make me go home. I know she's not there, and I cry all night long. So don't stop the music, let it play one more song, the same one it's played tonight for so long. My pockets are empty, I spent my last dime, but I've just gotta hear that song one more time.
Stoney LaRue and Tanya Tucker, Meet in the Middle. That's a big song for them, you know. That was nice. Hang on just a minute. Hello.
Hey, Bill, that one piece I get out there in Baltimore.
Hey, Elwood.
Hey, would you make something clear to me? Biden, he's blaming all this inflation and these price increases on Putin's war over there in Ukraine. Remind me, wasn't we having inflation problems before Russia went into Ukraine? I think we were.
I'll say.
Yeah. Come on, people, get some sense. See you later.
Elwood P. Suggins, doggone it. You do have some common sense there, don't you? Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We've got a lot more music coming up. We'll be right back.
My beer is Rheingold, the dry beer. East side, west side, and up, down, and down. Rheingold Extra Dry Beer is the beer of great renown. Friendly, freshening Rheingold, always happily dry. The clean, clear taste you want in beer is in Rheingold Extra Dry.
From Lexington to Madison and on both sides of Park,
they ask for Rheingold Extra Dry before and after dark.
From Coney to Connecticut, on Flatbush
From Jersey scenes way up to Queens, they sing as millions do. Rye beer is Rhine Gold and rye beer. Friendly, fresh, sing and happily rye beer. Rye means clean and it's clear. Rye means thirst quenching beer. Join the millions who buy Rhine Gold beer. Extra dry.
This is the CD TEX Radio Show. Bill Green here with you. This is Cody Jenks. Must be the whiskey.
No, I'm not going crazy, but lately my head and my heart seem to be at least 8 million miles apart. And my heart says to love you, my head says to run. It's like my heart is too afraid to tell my head when it's done. I know that it could never be the way it was. Even though you'll be the death of me, I can't give you up. Too much is not enough. It's not the love, it's not the lust that grips me. Must be the whiskey. I've been drinking to remember and drinking to forget. I got I love you on my mind. I got Jim Beam on my breath, and loneliness has got the rest. I've got nothing left within me. It must be the whiskey. Oh, I'm not going crazy, but lately these thoughts in my head are a whirlwind of a world of a million regrets. All the things I should have done, all the things I should have said, all the pain that comes with hating the mess you've made of yourself. I know I'm chasing rainbows, thinking I could make it work, but the fact is that my actions speak louder than my words, and it only makes it worse thinking of her, thinking she'll forgive me. Must be the whiskey. I've been drinking to remember and drinking to forget. I got I love you on my mind. I got Jim Beam on my breath, and loneliness has got the rest. I've got nothing left within me. It must be the whiskey. Jim Beam on my breath, and loneliness has got the rest. I've got nothing left within me. Sometimes it hits me whenever I'm a little tipsy. Oh, it hits me whenever I'm a little tipsy. It must be the whiskey. Must be the whiskey.
You're listening to the CD TEX Radio Show, the best in Texas country and red dirt music.
I tried to find one that says it right. Want to steal your heart away. I guess nobody's ever felt what I feel tonight. Maybe it's just too much to say. So many beautiful love songs, so many beautiful love songs. Enough to sing my whole life through. So many beautiful love songs, but not one good enough for you. Girl, Well, their words just keep on falling short. Can't paint the color of your eyes. Your music no one's ever heard before. The one they all keep trying to write. So many beautiful love songs. So many beautiful love songs. Enough to sing my whole life through. So many beautiful love songs, but not one good enough for you. And even this one just won't do it. Though I put my soul into it, it ain't good enough, just ain't good enough. But I tried. So many beautiful love songs, beautiful love songs, enough to sing my whole life through. So many beautiful love songs, beautiful love songs, just not one good enough for you. Not one good enough for you.
That's the latest from George Navarro. He got him a good record moving up the charts. He makes good records, doesn't he? Beautiful love songs. That's George Navarro. Now here's Kelly Willis. I love playing her music. Great songwriter, great singer. The better half of Bruce Robinson. Here's Kelly Willis and I Must Be Lucky on the CD TEX Radio Show.
Rain turns to snow, snow melts away. You can always pawn the rain. Came down from Tulsa on a Greyhound bus. I'm gonna learn to sing. I couldn't find it for you on a map, but still I'm standing right here where I'm at. I must be lucky. Hey, something like
I must be lucky. Now, here's a fella that we did this record on him just a few months ago, and he's got it out there right now, and by golly, it's doing good. This is an old Hal Ketchum record. Dale came in the studio here a few months ago and wanted to cut this thing, and by golly, we did it, and I believe we nailed it. Dale Phillips.
I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. Is she ever coming back to me? I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. She's long gone and I'm all alone and sad as I can be. Well, she went to spend a week back home. Said her heart was broken. Said she needed time alone to think about it all. Now a week has come and gone, and still no word's been spoken. She puts her mama on the phone every time I call. And I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. Is she ever coming back to me? I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. She's long gone and I'm all alone and sad as I can be. I wonder if I drove on down and told her I was sorry. Would she say she's heard it all 1,000 times before? Well, I wish that I could walk on up and tell her not to worry, but I don't believe her mom would even call her to the door. And I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. Is she ever coming back to me? I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. She's long gone and I'm all alone and sad as I can be. Long gone and I'm all alone and sad as I can be.
I'm still in love and she's still in Dallas. That's Dale Phillips. Hey, I got a little question for you right quick. And I'm going to just throw this out there and it's up to you to answer it the way you want to. Okay, for the first time in history, you can say he's about 3 quarts low. Now then, who are they talking about? 90% of the world will know exactly who you're talking about. Now, who is it? Bing bong. Okay, we'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere.
Here are a couple of real space-minded travelers. And no wonder. The view from their new 1959 rocket Oldsmobile makes the enjoyment of outer space more fun than ever. Their Oldsmobile Scenic Coupe has a total glass area of 36 square feet and safety plate glass in every window. And these space scientists like the way their new rocket conquers inner space, too. There's lots more room for the whole crew than they've ever enjoyed before. A spot check of the pilot's area shows that the captain and his co-pilot have more all-round leg room, hip room, and comfort, too. And with the 64% increase in luggage space, you can see that these spacemen are riding in the roomiest rocket of all time. And that new spaciousness is yours in 2 totally different linear-look body styles. The glamorous Scenic Coupe and the dashing sports sedan. Available in all 3 Oldsmobile series. Wide-open spaciousness is just one of the many bright new ideas in the Rocket Olds for $59. Plan to rock it away in a 59 Olds at your Oldsmobile dealers soon.
Yes, sir, Bob. This is the CD TEX Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. Here's the latest from Case Harden. He's got him a top 5 single.
Baby, I know you work real hard, 40 hours a week. You come home and clean the house. Don't know how you find the time for me. When I get that come on up, you know it drives me insane. I see that crazy side of you. You know just what to do. Love it when you roll that away. When you let your hair fall down and you put your cares aside, you come all unwound. Girl, I can't deny, I'm so glad you're mine. We go out on Friday nights and you put on that little dress. It shows the way that God made you. It ain't fair, I must confess, because all the other guys were wishing they were in my place. You put on your little show, wink at them before we go. Love it when you roll that way. When you let your hair fall down and you put your cares aside, you come all unwound. Girl, I can't deny, I'm so glad you're mine. And when we turn out the lights, you tell me it's getting late. Just when I think that you're too tired, you find a way to light that fire. Love it when you roll that way. It's almost more than I can stand. I know I'm a lucky man. Love it when you roll that way.
The pride of San Angelo, Texas. Case Harden, When You Roll That Way. Now here's my buddy from up around the hill country. This is Gary P. Nunn. The Chili Song on the CD TEX Radio Show.
Let's drink another beer, tell a hard luck story, and maybe we can make it through the night. We'll count up all the times they had to pour us out of here, and before you know it, it's gonna be tomorrow night. So open the door, bring on the women, go to the icebox and give me a beer. Start your fire on the cooker, get your chili ready, 'cause before you know it, it's gonna be tomorrow night. That's right, before you know it, it's gonna be tomorrow night. Simple truths are just a little bit crazy, 'cause we can see tomorrow's yesterday. We live a life of freedom they're all searching for, and before you know it, it's gonna be tomorrow night. All right, y'all help me now. Open the door. Bring on the women. Bring on the women. Go to the ice box. Go to the ice box. Get me a beer. Get me a beer. Start your fire on the cooker. Start your fire on the cooker. Get your chili ready. Get your chili ready. 'Cause before you know it, it's gonna be tomorrow night. It's gonna be tomorrow night. Yes, before you know it, it's gonna be tomorrow night.
The best Texas country red dirt music is played here on the CD TEX Radio Show.
That peaceful siesta you get under a blanket of stars. That feeling you feel when you cross your own cattle guard. Things you don't know, things you don't know, unless you're a cowboy. It's a good horse and saddle that fits you just like a glove. And rounding up your herd of cattle with a good pinch of snuff. Things you don't know, things you don't know, unless you're a cowboy. The way I was raised ain't like I had a choice. It's how I was made, hand-tooled and crafted, just like my daddy was. Oh, things you don't know, things you don't know, unless you're a cowboy. It's a whole lot of time by yourself, but you're never alone. 'Cause there's a whole lot of hats up in heaven who's already rode home. Things you don't know, things you don't know, unless you're a cowboy. The way I am, the way I was raised, ain't like I had a choice. It's how I was made, hand-tooled and crafted, just like my daddy was. Oh, things you don't know, things you don't know, unless you're a cowboy. Well, some people say I'm a dying breed. There's a young boy who's got the same look in his eye as me. 'Cause that's just the way I am, the way I was raised. Ain't like I had a choice, it's how I was made. Hand-tooled and crafted like my dad and his daddy was. Oh, things you don't know, things you don't know, unless you're a cowboy. Things you don't know, things you don't know, unless you're a cowboy.
There's the latest from Daryl Dodd. Got him a song moving up the Texas charts, Things You Don't Know. Now here's my old buddy from a few years back. We cut this back in 1984. Too Many X's in Texas, David Price.
Well, I've got one too many exes in Texas. I can't go home to San Antonio. So take me back to Tulsa to my Cherokee maiden in those Oklahoma hills where I belong. I got one too many exes in Texas. Well, I hear there's 2 or 3 in Tennessee. I got one too many exes in Texas, and all them women want a piece of me. Hey, what about that little thing in Fort Worth? Said she couldn't wait to marry me. But when those wedding bells were ringing, I began to running, and her daddy took his shotgun after me. And what about that little blonde in Houston? Hey, was she number 2, number 3? I got one too many exes in Texas, and all them women want a piece of me. In Fort Worth, said she couldn't wait to marry me. But when those wedding bells were ringing, I began to running, and her daddy took his shotgun after me. And what about that little blonde in Houston? Was she number 2 or number 3? I've got one too many exes in Texas, and all them women want a piece of me. I got one too many exes in Texas, and all them women want a piece of me.
I love playing that record. I love me some David Price. I tell you, Too Many X's in Texas. Yes, sirree, Bob. You know, I could tell all kinds of stories about David Price and all the rodeo hands. Yeah, I was part of the rodeo hands back then. That was back in the early 70s. And we did have us some fun when we played those dances and things around West Texas and New Mexico and Oklahoma. We even went up to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Those folks even flew us up there. We packed our stuff and went up there and had a big time. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Folks, that could be one of the most beautiful sounds in the world, especially when your pipes are all clogged up. And I'm not talking about your toilet pipes. I'm talking about your bowels. Yes, sir, constipation can be deadly. So when you get the feeling all cramped and stopped up, reach for Black Draft Laxative Syrup. Black Draft has been around for over 100 years and has proven to be the most successful syrup in eliminating occasional constipation. So go down to your local drugstore today and get you a bottle of that Black Draft Laxative, and you'll be hearing that beautiful sound all over again. That's Black Draft.
Yes, sirree, Bob, you are tuned in to the CD TEX Radio Show, and by golly, you made it to hour number 2. We have us a lot of fun here. You know, we don't always just play music. We love the music we play, but we get a little nonsensical every now and then, get a little political incorrect. So, I just remembered they've got a new disinformation bureau now, or a truth board. Look out. Yep. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here's Kendall Schaefer, Watering Hole, on the CD TEX Radio Show.
Well, it's 5 o'clock on the dock. I ain't working no overtime. I got the sun beating down with a farmer's tan. Feel like I ain't worth a dime. I've been taking after Merle, got the working man blues off of Sam, just got his fix. I'm gonna take it on down to the watering hole. Lord, a brew is gonna do the trick. We ain't drinking no water, we ain't dying of thirst, just sipping on ice to A11. Go ahead and set 'em up, Joe. We don't serve no water in this bar. We just call it the watering hole. I've seen you in here many a times, nearly passed out on the floor, stumbling around, people putting you down, saying someone ought to bring you home. Well, tell me, son, do you need some help? I got some coffee brewed in the pot. Well, no, sir, you should have known by now. Pick me up and give me one more shot. We ain't drinking no water, we ain't dying of thirst, just sipping on ice cold beer. If it don't do the trick, we'll mix it up. Whiskey or Everclear. Dial it up to A11. Go ahead and set 'em up, Joe. We don't serve no water in this bar. We just call it the watering hole. We ain't drinking no water, we ain't dying of thirst, just sipping on ice cold beer. If it don't do the trick, we'll mix it up. Whiskey or Everclear. Dial it up to A11. Go ahead and set 'em up, Joe. We don't serve no water in this bar, we just call it the watering hole. We don't serve no water in this bar, we just call it the watering hole.
The CD TEX Radio Show, made in Texas, USA.
I just gotta tell you what I saw last night. I wish I was guessing, but I know that I'm right. She walked in this place with a smile on her face, and I wondered why she was alone. Every man watched as she swayed on by. The way she was looking, every woman could cry. And then I saw her sit down with her lawyer, and I knew what was going on. She's single again. Hold on to your man. She'll make us worried wives and bring us broken lives and heartaches that never end. She's single again. She's no woman's friend. Oh, she's making her move. She's got nothing to lose. Look out, she's single again. Is this number 4? Is this number 5? Tell me, how many husbands has she buried alive? She uses the favors that the good Lord gave her with the devil's design. Ooh, I know she's thinking she's on top of the world. I've seen her working and I'm warning you girls. She's single again, she's got a way with men, but she better stay away from mine. She's single again. Hold on to your man. She'll make us worried wives and bring us broken lives and heartaches that never end. She's single again. She's no woman's friend. Oh, she's making her move. She's got nothing to lose. Look out, she's single again. Yeah, you know what I mean. Look out.
My little buddy Janie Fricky. She lives up there around Dallas, Texas these days. That was cut live at Billy Bob's back, oh gosh, that was back in the early 90s, I believe it was. Now here's Kyle Rayner.
Bar stools and neon lights. Weekends here, we're gonna do it up right. Rounds of beer, not thinking clear. Feelings you just can't hide. Bar stools and neon lights. Sunday I'll recover. Monday to work on time. Middle of the week is hell on me, 'cause I'm busy walking the line. My mind tells me I need some sleep from working overtime. Friday, boys, and there's one thing on my mind. Bar stools and neon lights. Weekends here, we're gonna do it up right. Rounds of beer, not thinking clear. Feelings you just can't hide. Bar stools and neon lights. The sun's coming up in the morning, ready for another round. My truck is washed and gassed up, boys. I'm ready to paint the town. Like a prop pinned up in the chute, I'm ready to get out. Saturday night and we're gonna burn it down. Bar stools and neon lights. Weekends here, we're gonna do it up right. Rounds of beer, not thinking clear. Feelings you just can't hide. Bar stools and neon lights. Oh, get on it, bar stools and neon lights. Weekends here, we're gonna do it up right. Rounds of beer, not thinking clear. Feelings you just can't hide. Bar stools and neon lights. Bar stools and neon lights. Bar stools and neon lights.
Kyle Rayner, that's his debut single, Bar Stools and Neon Lights, and by golly, it's flying up the charts. Good job there, Kyle. Way to go. Now, I always like playing this guy. He lives up there around North Texas, Jamie Richards, and what a songwriter. What an entertainer. What a singer. I love his stuff. I can party when I need to, right here on the CD TEX Radio Show.
Hell, I know I ain't 21, but I am my daddy's son, and I'm gonna tie one on, gonna live it up till I'm gone. 'Cause I can party when I need to, when I want to, if it feels like the right thing to do. Yeah, you know I ain't shy. Any old label on the table, we can walk out if we're able. If you wanna fly, sometimes I'm still a crazy fool. I can party when I need to. It might take me a day or two to get back after I had more than a few, but I keep moving on down the road, and I'll see you at my next show. 'Cause I can party when I need to, when I want to, if it feels like the right thing to do. Yeah, you know I ain't shy. Any old label on the table, we can walk out if we're able. If you wanna fly, sometimes I still get in the mood. Yeah, I can party when I need to. I can party when I need to, when I want to, if it feels like the right thing to do. You know I ain't shy. Any old label on the table, we can walk out if we're able. If you want to try, I can party when I need to, when I want to, if it feels like the right thing to do. Yeah, you know I ain't shy. Any old label on the table, we can walk out if we're able. If you want to fly, sometimes I'm still a crazy fool.
Jamie Richards, I can party when I need to. I guarantee you can. Hey, we got a lot more great Texas country and red dirt music coming up. Y'all stick around. We're going to be right back right after a few words.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Yes, sir, Bob, you are tuned in to the CD TEX.
According to a recent nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
3 leading independent research organizations asked this question of 113,597 doctors. What cigarette do you smoke, doctor? The brand named most was Camel. Now, you probably enjoy rich, full flavor and cool mildness in a cigarette just as much as doctors do. And that's why, if you're not a Camel smoker now, try a Camel on your T-Zone. That's T for taste and T for throat. Your true proving ground for any cigarette. See if Camel's rich flavor of superbly blended choice tobaccos isn't extra delightful to your taste. See if Camel's cool mildness isn't in harmony with your throat. See if you, too, don't say, Camels suit my T-Zone to a T.
Yepers, this is the CD TEX Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. And here's from a few years back, Pat Green.
Let your hair down and wear something pretty. Don't you know how you make us both look good? We'll call your mama and tell her we're going out tonight. We're gonna be late. Hey, we might not make it back at all. So take me out to the dance hall. Slap my foot down to the rhythm. Tell them to play them old songs we all love. So tell me that you want me, and I'll tell you that I want you to. And I'll kiss your face whenever you want me to. And some people say, don't you waste your time away. Late night living, love is rendezvous. But take my hand and take a chance, yeah. Close your eyes, yeah, the rest is gonna come to you. So take me out to the dance hall. Slap my foot down to the rhythm. Tell them to play them old songs we all love. kiss your face whenever you want me to. Forget about tomorrow. I don't care if it comes at all. And if we get a little crazy, blame it on the alcohol. Take me out to a dance hall, slip my foot down to the rhythm, tell them to play them old songs we all love. Tell me that you want me, and I tell you that I want you to. And I kiss your face whenever you want me to. Hey baby, tell me that you want me, and I tell you that I want you to. And I kiss your face whenever you want me to.
Take me out to a dance hall. Boy, that goes back to the, that goes back to about the mid-90s. That was one of the things that's got this scene started, actually. Here's a song that I played a couple of weeks ago, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'm going to play it again. I like this song. George Strait, Texas.
There wouldn't be no Alamo, no Cowboys in the Super Bowl, no Lonesome Dove, no Yellow Rose, if it wasn't for Texas. I wouldn't be a Willie fan, nobody'd swim the Rio Grande, I wouldn't be an American if it wasn't for Texas. Fort Worth would never cross my mind. There'd be no Austin city limit sign, no Lone Star of any kind if it wasn't for Texas. I've never gone to Tennessee to sing my songs and chase my dreams. Only heaven knows just where I'd be if it wasn't for Texas. Fort Worth would never cross my mind. There'd be no Austin city limit sign, and no Lone Star of any kind if it wasn't for Texas. It made me the man I am. Thank God for my old stomping ground. I wouldn't be standing right here right now if it wasn't for Texas. If it wasn't for Texas. If it wasn't for Texas.
You're listening to the home of the best Texas country and red dirt music on the CD TEX Radio Show.
slapped me on the back, said, son, it'll be alright. There's always a bright side to every low in life. And all of that emotion that was flowing through your pen turned every song to gold to win the album of the year. But he don't know the way I feel about her, and I bet old Hank would tell him the same, that it ain't worth the heartache, it ain't worth the pain, it ain't worth the money made, and it ain't worth the fame. I could write a novel, fill up every page with everything I'd take back, but it wouldn't change a thing. To see your smile, I'd trade it all today, 'cause it ain't worth the heartache. When that needle drops, it's like a dagger on my heart, gets my mind to going back to the time it tore apart. If I knew where I was headed or what I'd leave behind, I'd turn that truck around, spin it right there on a dime, and I'd never think twice to looking back. 'Cause it ain't worth the heartache, it ain't worth the pain, it ain't worth the money made, and it ain't worth the fame. I could write a novel, fill up every page with everything I'd take back, but it wouldn't change a thing. To see your smile, I'd trade it all today, 'cause it ain't worth the heartache. She's more precious than that platinum on the wall, and that vinyl won't replace all it cost. 'Cause it ain't worth the heartache, it ain't worth the pain, it ain't worth all the money made, and it ain't worth the fame. I could write a novel, fill up every page with everything I'd take back, but it wouldn't change a thing. To see your smile, I'd trade it all today. I'd hang it up right now and walk away, 'cause it ain't worth the heartache. No, it ain't worth the heartache.
There's the latest from Curtis Grimes. Ain't worth the heartache. Good job, Curtis. Now here's my old buddy from San Antonio, Texas, Augie Myers. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó?
Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your novato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Come on, baby, yo te digo. Let me see all in the cara. Don't you know que te quiero? Please don't leave me de ese modo. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your novato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Please don't leave me de ese modo. ¿Qué pasó? Thought I was your novato. give me un beso. Come on, baby, yo te digo. Let me see you all in the cara. Don't you know que te quiero? Please don't leave me desimoto. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your uno vato.
Augie. You're my vato.
Baby, ¿qué pasó?
You're my vato, Augie. Hey, we're going to do a little trivia here. I'm going to get Virginia May from Balmoral on the phone because she knows just about everything. So I'm going to ask her a little trivia question.
Hello.
Hey, Virginia May, this is Bill.
Oh, hi, Bill. Hi, hon.
Hey, I want to play a little trivia.
Sure.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a sound clip of something we've got here in the catalog, and you tell me who it is within 3 seconds, and you're a winner, okay?
That'd be fun.
Okay, here we go.
I'll earn my pay one way or the other.
It's easy, huh?
Okay.
It's John Wayne.
Of course it is.
Okay, that was fun. Okay, bye now.
Okay, bye. Hey, y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Okay, lunch is over. Now back to work. Hiya, Mr. Flintstone.
Greetings, Rocky, my boy. Pack of Winston's, please.
Oh, you like them Winston cigarettes, huh, Mr. Flintstone?
But of course, they really got something.
You bet your life. Folks who really enjoy smoking know it's what's up front that counts, and that's where Winston steps out ahead of the crowd with their exclusive filter blend. Choice golden tobaccos, specially selected and specially processed for filter smoking.
Hold it.
What you mean?
What are you pitching Winston's at me for? You know I never smoke nothing else.
Just practicing, Mr. Flintstone. Everybody knows that.
Winston tastes good, like cigarette should.
Yeah.
See you soon, Rocky.
You are tuned in to the CD TEX Radio Show. Bill Green here with you. Here's the latest from Casey Chestnut. Got him a top 20 record. Even Texas couldn't hold her.
She loves panhandle sunsets, blue bonnets by the highway in the springtime. Corpus Christi beaches, walks along the seawall in the moonlight. So I never dreamed she'd leave it all behind. But tonight, Fort Worth's feeling colder. San Antonio's lonely like never before. Ain't no use looking over my shoulder, 'cause all the whole in Houston wouldn't keep me from losing her. Once she made up her mind, it was over. Even Texas couldn't hold her. Beaumont, she always said the Lone Star was her first love. So this morning as I watched her rolling towards the state line in her pickup, I knew there was no chance for the two of us. So tonight, Fort Worth's feeling colder. San Antonio's lonely like never before. Ain't no use looking over my shoulder, 'cause all the whole in Houston wouldn't keep me from losing her. When she
made up her mind it was over. Even Texas couldn't hold her. Lubbock, Lord knows how much she loved it. Till I know this town is really over. Even Texas couldn't hold her. Even Texas couldn't hold her.
You're listening to the best Texas, country, and red dirt music today on the CD TEX Radio Show.
I had such high expectations. Thought I'd finally found the perfect man. But there's something wrong, Mr. Right. I know where you've been tonight, and now my heart just slipped right through your hands. And you can take my name from your little black book, don't ring my phone, 'cause it's all good. Better stop dreaming, 'cause it won't come true. Don't call me, baby, I'll call you. Tonight your bad reputation is getting easy to believe. But stop looking at me like what's the matter? I wouldn't have you on a silver platter. You won't even make a memory. And you can take my name from your little black book, don't ring my phone, 'cause it's all good. Better stop dreaming, 'cause it won't come true. Don't call me, baby, I'll call you. Don't call me, baby, I'll call you. And you can take my name from your little black book, don't ring my phone, baby, it's all good. Better stop dreaming, 'cause it won't come true. Don't call me, baby, I'll call you. Don't call me, honey, I'll call you. Don't call me, baby, I'll call you.
I gotta play me some Becky Hobbs right there. I tell you what an entertainer she is, still is today. She's still writing, still recording. From Bartlesville, Oklahoma, makes her home in Nashburg these days. Now here's a Chad Cook band. They've got them a top 5 single right now with this one, I Just Want You, right here on the CD TEX Radio Show.
How is it the girl who don't ask for a thing is the one you want to give everything to? For her, a good morning kiss with a hot cup of coffee will do. She thinks the perfect night out is a swing on a porch, watching that sun disappear. But I swear if she'd only let me, I'd give her every last red sunset I
money the size of her ring. But she proved me wrong when she came along and changed everything. Man, she changed everything. I wanna give her every last red sunset I ever get, and man, if she asked me, I'd rope her the moon. They couldn't grow enough red roses, and heaven knows if they did, I'd buy them all as soon as they bloom. Well, I'd give her anything, everything. She'd just say, I just want you. I just want you. How is it the girl who don't ask for a thing is the one you want to give everything to? I'd give her every last red sunset I'd ever get, and man, if she asked me, I'd rope her the moon. They couldn't grow enough red roses, and heaven knows if they did, I'd buy them all as soon as they bloom. Well, I'd give her anything, everything. She'd just say, I don't want anything, I got everything right here. I just want you. I just want you.
Well, by golly, it looks like that thing may become a #1 record for them. It won't be the first either. Now here's my pal from up there around New Braunfels, Texas. Great songwriter, singer, guitar player, Jason Allen. Make up your mind.
You better make up your mind, girl, what you're gonna do. You know what you're putting me through. Tugging at my heartstrings one at a time. If you're gonna love me, girl, you better make up your mind. I don't mind you playing hard to get, but don't play around too long or else you might have some regrets. You better make up your mind, girl, what you're gonna do. You know what you're putting me through. Tugging at my heartstrings one at a time. If you're gonna love me, girl, you better make up your mind. Lips so sweet, there's no way to resist. The way you're tempting me, I just can't take much more of this. You've been looking for, right here wrapped up in my arms. So what are you waiting for? You better make up your mind, girl, what you're gonna do. You know what you're putting me through. Tugging at my heartstrings one at a time. If you're gonna love me, girl, you better make up your mind. Oh, if you're gonna love me, girl, you better make up your mind.
Jason Allen, make up your mind. Hey, here's one for you. Here's one. This is up in Tennessee. A Tennessee state trooper pulls over a pickup on I-65. You know, I-65 goes right through the middle of Nashville, north and south. Pulls him over, and the trooper asks, "Got any ID?" The driver replied, "About what?" Tennessee. And, of course, in Louisiana, a senior citizen was overheard saying, "When the end of the world comes, I hope to be in Louisiana." And when asked why, he replied, "I'd rather be in Louisiana because everything happens in Louisiana 20 years late." Okay. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We got a lot more great Texas country red dirt music coming right up. So stick around. We'll be right back.
You got that bloated, gaseous feeling? Let me tell you how to get rid of it. Number 1, don't eat grapes. Number 2, get you a jar of black draft laxative. You get it at your drugstore, and that'll take care of your bloated, gaseous feeling, lickety-split. You'll produce a bowel movement anywhere from 6 to 12 hours, and that's with black draft laxative syrup. Get it today.
Yes, so you are tuned into the CD TEX Radio Show. I'm Bill Green, and here's Kyle Park.
In the middle of a little town, I was wasting time just walking around, and I couldn't keep from looking her way. And oh, what I saw made my heart race. Heaven help me, call 911. Keep me from letting down my guard. Oh, I think I'm falling in love with someone. Somebody's trying to steal my heart. Somebody's trying to steal my heart. I try to think of something to say or do, but I only made myself looking like a fool. Then she started walking right out of my life. But at least I got one more look at her backside. Heaven help me, call 911. Keep me from letting down my guard. Oh, I think I'm falling in love with someone. Somebody's trying to steal my heart. Somebody's trying to steal my heart. Well, I know there's more women in this world like the one I saw today. I'll miss her for the rest of my life. Look what's walking right this way. Heaven help me, call 911. Keep me from letting down my guard. Oh, I think I'm falling in love with someone. Somebody's trying to steal my heart. Oh, heaven help me, call 911. Keep me from letting down my guard. Oh, I think I'm falling in love with someone. Somebody's trying to steal my heart. Oh, heaven help me, call 911. Keep me from letting down my guard. Oh, I think I'm falling in love with someone. Somebody's trying to steal my heart. Oh, heaven help me, call 911. I think I'm falling in love with someone. Somebody's trying to steal my heart. Oh, yeah.
Kyle Park. Somebody's trying to steal my heart. That goes back a few years. Now here's Tori Martin. This is her latest single. It's still moving up the Texas charts. Lucky. Right here on the CD TEX Radio Show.
Don't ever win, but I blew a 20 in Vegas. Some say it's a sin, but if I hit, I'll take it. Boy, I'm not the gambling type. I found you 'cause I rolled the dice. You're the lotto ticket, jackpot for life. sign. I could be LA Cali riding in a Rolls, shopping on celeb on Rodeo, LA Sienna, letting the good times roll. NYC all la-ti-da, killing them boys with my southern drawl. But baby, what I really, really wanna do is be wrapped up in love, la la la, lucky with you. I'll be lucky, lucky, 'cause boy, you're so funny. Lucky, lucky, tastes like honey. Lucky, lucky, boy, I got lucky with you. Could be LA Cali riding in a Rolls, shopping on celeb on Rodeo, LA Sienna, letting the good times roll. LA Cali riding in a Rolls, shopping on celeb on Rodeo, LA Sienna, letting the good times roll. NYC on la-ti-da, killing them boys on my southern drawl. But baby, what I really, really wanna do is be wrapped up in love, 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 lucky with you. Wrapped up in love, la la la, lucky with you. Ooh, I'll be lucky, lucky, I'll be lucky. Ooh, lucky, lucky, got me so lucky, boy. Lucky, lucky, la la la, lucky with you.
And a girl, Tori Martin, Lucky. Here's Bart Crow.
Well, I got my quarters for the jukebox, and your memories on my mind. There ain't no doubt that a fire's all out, 'cause I'm the only one to sit here crying. Barmaid, won't you set me up with a round before you walk by? Let me hear that jukebox play, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. Well, this time she really did it, but like 100 times before. I never thought that her words were true. I heard the slamming of our door. So I intend to sit right here, at least till I can't think. It's a lot better than sitting at home while I'm slowly going insane. 'Cause I got my quarters for the jukebox, and your memories on my mind. There ain't no doubt that a fire's all out, 'cause I'm the only one to sit here crying. So barmaid, please set me up with a round before you walk by. Let me hear that jukebox play, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. Well, I guess she went and did it. Well, she pulled that plug on me. So I intend to knock 'em back, at least till I can't see. So bartender, don't forget about me when you walk by. And don't you pay attention to these teardrops in my eyes. 'Cause I got my quarters for the jukebox, and your memories on my mind. There ain't no doubt that a fire's all out, 'cause I'm the only one that's sitting here crying. up, look around before you walk by. Let me hear that jukebox play, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. I said, let me hear that jukebox play, and I'm so lonesome I'm going out of my mind. Yeah, 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 yeah.
The Bart Crow Band. By golly, they can make some good country music, can't they? And he did it too. Quarters. Well, that brings us up to our inspirational song of the show, and I'm going to feature my old buddy from up there in Oklahoma, north of the Red River. We go a long way back, and Danny Stegall is a wonderful human being and great singer, great songwriter. Here's an old standard you'll remember, When We All Get to Heaven.
Sing the wondrous love of Jesus, sing His mercy and His grace. In the mansions bright and blessed, He'll prepare for us a place. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. While we walk the pilgrim pathway, clouds will overspread the sky. But when traveling days are over, not a shadow, not a sigh. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Onward to the prize before us, soon His beauty we'll behold. Soon those pearly gates will open, we shall tread the streets of gold. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. We'll sing and shout the victory.
Danny Stegall, When We All Get to Heaven. Yes, sirree, Bob. When we all get there, it's going to be pretty glorious, isn't it? Well, that's going to wrap this show up. We hope you've enjoyed it half as much as we did bringing it to you. Until next time, keep it tuned right here. I'm Bill Green, saying adios, boys and girls and livestock.